shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Carl kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.
Start. Steel toe, I got some balls you can wash. How are ya? Happy Tuesday. Happy birthday, happy 76th birthday to the nature boy, Ric Flair. Woo! It's my neighbor. He lives 3 miles away in Tampa. I can go to his house right this second if I wanted. You dare me? You dare me? You don't think I'll fucking do it, dude. I'll get my 2011 or what'd you guys say I had? Honda. I'll fucking go to Ric Flair's house. I'll just go to it. There's a good chance he's drinking at the JW Marriott right now downtown. His boat's parked right out front, out back, the woo boat. Fuck yeah, I'll go see Ric Flair. I don't give a fuck. I ain't afraid. Hit the like button. Why not? We're at 209 people watching at an early start. We're also broadcasting on Rumble, because that seems to be the place to be these days, huh? Everyone seems to love Rumble, so I'm like, let's go on Rumble today. We're on X, we're on Rumble. I encourage all of you to come over to YouTube and hit subscribe and jump in the chat to see some of our lovelies. Thank you so much to everybody that reached out when I was gone. I'm still getting messages. I didn't realize you guys missed me. You really missed me. Also, I want to bring on my co-host for today. He's going to be with me for the next couple of weeks. You'll be seeing him at Hackamania in Las Vegas. It's Melton's big get, his big talent. You know, he's been in comedy for, 22 years, podcasting 22 years. He has nothing to show for it, no working relationships besides that weirdo in New Zealand. But he has this guy, ladies and gentlemen. You know him. He's a current felon, and he currently is unemployed. Please welcome to the show, Nick Rada, everybody. There he is. Hey, Nick. What's going on, bro? How you doing, buddy? Cranking one out? There he is. Get your tickets to Hackamania, everybody. $250 for VIP to meet this guy. You're going to want to get your tickets. This guy's great. No wonder why you guys all want to go into business with him. He's fantastic. Nicky! Just cranking it out. He's literally jerking off. YouTube's terms of service. Oh. Yeah, so you can see Nick Rada at Hackamania. You're going to want to get your tickets. It's going to be a great hang. I'm sure he's hilarious in person. Seems really interesting. I thought it was pretty cool that he had 5 kids with his wife and then just gave her to another man. And then his kids tested positive for cocaine and nobody seems to care because they hate Aaron so much. But he's great. I'm glad he's here. Thanks for joining me, Nick. You look great. I'm just kidding. You look like shit. You're an ugly man. T-Gun, who's been a member for 10 months. That's nothing. I love that. Thank you very much for being a member for 10 months. Hope you're happy, Chad. I hope you're happy. I'm happy. I'm feeling really good today. I feel great. I don't know if you're being sarcastic, but I'm doing well. Z-Man's doing well over here. We're doing all right. I hope you're happy, T-Gun. 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 Oh, wow. We got a hell of a show for you. No, we don't. I do have a show. As you can see by my thumbnail, I'm inspired. I'm inspired to go back to terrestrial radio now. Now that Anthony's got his big AM radio show, I want in on it. I'm jealous. I want to be on the radio now. I want to go back to my roots. So I pulled up Radio Insight, and we're going to get a job. I'm not joking. I'm going to try to get a job back in terrestrial radio. I'm coming back. My dream job is to get my former time slot in Cleveland. That'll probably never happen, but I'm going for it. Anthony has inspired me in the way everyone has come around. They love it. Everyone's celebrating Anthony getting his AM radio job. Steel Toe celebrating. Chrissy celebrating. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. So I want a little bit of it. Am I jealous? Yes. Yes. Of course I'm jealous. I want to be in on this terrestrial radio magic. I want to go back. In 2025, I want to get back on the radio. I swear to God, I said it yesterday on the show. If I did this, and every one of these clowns would be making fun of me. Every one of them. Including Anthony. If I got a job on AM radio. But since it's Anthony, they all wash his balls. They're like, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened. Is it? Nick, what do you think? Nick, what do you think? Nick! Fucking douchebag. All right. If you're not going to, I got to take him off screen. He's being annoying. We can't have this on my program today. It's a family show. I can't have children. It's on during the afternoon. I can't have kids watch another man jerk off. I just can't do it. It's just not my thing. I'm not into it. I mean, Ray's into it. I mean, what isn't Ray into at this point? Ray's always into it. Speaking of which, I think we're doing the hottest show in the internet tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. The Ray DeVito Show. Did you miss it? So tune into that. Check your local listings. It's in the TV guide. Thank you I want to thank a couple people that bought tickets to see me this Friday in West Palm Beach with Nick Swartzen. Please come on out to the show. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be at the Crevice Center in West Palm Beach. And I got an email from Chris and Chucky B. Charles, who just bought tickets to come see me. So I'll be there in West Palm all weekend. I'll get there on Friday. I'll leave on Monday. And I booked my hotel room in Boca on Friday, directly across from the Boca Black Box Theater, where they usually put the comedians up. And you know who's performing at the Boca Black Box Theater on Friday and Saturday, but none other than the stuttering prick who got my Patreons deleted, my gig canceled, and called the police on me. Stuttering John. He'll be there. There's a good chance I'll be in the same hotel as him. And I did it strictly for content. I did it because what is he going to do now? Dream scenario is that this gets back to him and he transfers hotels because he's such a pussy boy. And if you ever think I'm going to get over the fact that he called the police on me and he got my gig canceled and he got my Patreon taken down, you're wrong. That's never going to happen. He doesn't know. He recklessly said nonsense about me for so long, and he thinks he could just run away like a bitch. No. It's not like that, John. I'm sorry. You fucking woke up a monster over here. You should have just shut your fucking mouth and left me alone. So the hotel, you're not going to find me. I'm not going to tell you what my name it's under. It's on Glad's Road in Boca Raton. It's Holiday Inn Express. It's across from Boca Black Box. I'm telling you right now where John's going to be. He's going to either be at that hotel, and he's going to be at the Miller's Ale House down the street. I've talked to a bunch of people that had seen him there before, and every night after the show, he'd go to the Miller's Ale House, where he'd have the fans buy him beers and food. And on Glad's Road. I know that area very, very well. I've performed there many, many, many of times. So, John, I don't know what you're going to do this time. Are you going to call the police again? On what? What are you going to do, considering you're the one that was always threatening me? There it is. 9244 Glad's Road, Miller House. That's where John will be. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great fun over there. It really is. All right, so let's get back to it, guys. I just looked at the free chat. Mersh likes Miller Ale House too. What a second. I mean, I'm not putting down Miller's Ale House. I like Miller's Ale House. I'm a fan. I like the fajitas. So we're going to get back to radio. So I'm looking for jobs right now. I want to be a part of this movement of getting back on terrestrial radio that Anthony has created. So we're right here. This is Radio Insight. And this is where you can find all your jobs. And boy, oh boy, are there jobs in radio right now. Holy shit. Look at this. I could be on-air production assistant full-time in Denver, Colorado, where Lady KB lives. I'm going to come move out there for this job. Oh, there's one in St. Petersburg. We're right over the bridge from where I live. Part-time. On-air personality. This looks pretty good. The Beasley Group. Oh, it's a Hispanic radio station. It's looking for the next dynamic, compelling, funny, entertaining on-air radio. I can do this. Qualifications, 3 years or more experience as on-air talent. I have that. 100% bilingual. Oh, no. Oh. Pompa de uno, je ne sais pas. Le basketball. Wait, that's French. I don't know. Yeah, I'm already out. I can't get that job. Fuck. Sales and marketing executive. I got to move to Newcastle, PA. I've been there before. There was a hot girl I used to date from there. Ooh, I could be a program director or sports director in Great Bend. Yeah, I'm going to move there. Ooh, Columbia, Missouri. That's where I got punched in the eye. Full-time on-air talent. Now we're talking. Here we go. Zimmer Communications in Columbia, Missouri seeks an assistant program director. I can do this. I can be a program director. I want to be a suit like E-Rock. E-Rock's a program director. I want to be just like E-Rock. All right, well, we got a job. 401k. Nice. Medical, dental, vision, insurance package, vacation, holidays. I want this. Ooh, on-air personality, Georgetown. Classic rock. I like classic rock. Full-time, part-time. Wait, I think I want this job. Looking for the right on-air to join our locally owned classic rocker for both full-time and part-time live on-air positions. We want to add a local-based personality that can dynamically deliver entertaining and informative content on air. I could bring Cumia'S Cucks to this classic rock station and talk about steel toe. Email your resume, cover letter, and air check to Doug. I have an air check. I have an air check. I'm getting back into radio, baby. Do I have my, let me see if I have my on-air check. I'm excited. This is going to be fun, getting a job back in terrestrial radio. Radio air check. Audition. I'm looking for my air check right now. I just want to see if I have it so I can get this job. And of course, we're going to hit up Alan Cox later today and see if he'll hire me back. We have 378 people watching us on YouTube right now. If you're over on Rumble or X, please come on over to YouTube. Hit subscribe on our race to 6,000 or 8,000 subscribers. Not bad. Please come on over to YouTube. Hit subscribe. Real to 6,000 or 8,000 subscribers. Not bad. I have a poll up. Who will get a job first in terrestrial radio? Right now, I'm leading after 171 votes. The Mudshark with 32%. In second place, E-Rock with 25%. Third place, Steel Toe at 22%. And at 21%, Greg Opie Hughes. Who's going to get the job in terrestrial radio first? This is exciting. I seriously, I'm not joking. I'm going to try to get a job in radio. I think it's hilarious. I'll do it for the goof. And I'll bring Nick on as my co-host. Maybe I can move to South Carolina with Nick. I'm allowed to have two friends named Nick, right? Nick Rada and Nicholas Swartzen.
Shit's weak. Your shit's weak. Lizzie, shit's weak. Oh, hey, Samantha.
I've never seen Grandma's Boy. Full disclosure. Never. I need to get on that. What do we got here? Eva's here, ladies and gentlemen. We love her. Everyone loves Eva. When she's here, fucking salute her. Eva, if I was like hanging out with you and we were crossing the street and there was a puddle, I would take off my jacket and put it over the puddle so you could walk over it. That's how much of a gentleman I would be to you. We've got ladies in the audience. Can we lose Ricada, please? Anything for you. We'll get rid of them right now. Bye, Nick. They don't like you. They're not fans. They're not going to Hackamania. Use the promo code FELON. Sorry, Eva. I didn't mean to gross you out with Nick Rada. He's a very odd-looking man. I can't believe April fucked him. I love how they thought that was a good idea. The swap wives. You know what's a good idea? If you fucked my wife, man, and I fucked yours.
It didn't go like that. It wasn't like that at all. I just like the cocaine so much, and when you do the cocaine, you just want dick, and common dick, and common. All I like is dick and common cocaine, and that's all I liked it. It was the happiest days of my life. When I was fucking Nick, I loved it so much. It was so good to fuck him. I loved it.
Just think, they all used to come after me. Ha, ha, ha. Who's laughing now, bitch? I love it. Who's laughing now? Like I said up top, happy birthday, 76th birthday to the nature boy, Ric Flair. Let's watch some of his greatest promos.
You greased up musclehead punk. Then what are you gonna do? Lay on that couch and shrivel up? That's what'll happen. You'll be a Richard Simmons lookalike. You'll be a punk. Oh! That's what I do in the morning when I kick 5 girls out of bed. I go, woo! And they go, woo, 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 because they know they've been with the world champion. You're talking franchise, you're talking money, you're talking notoriety, you're talking women, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a guns that have kissed all the girls and made them cry. Woo!
Arn Anderson!
And I'm telling you, yes, I'm excited. Chi County, you got Ric Flair. the captain of the team behind you. Learn to love it. Diamonds are forever.
I love Ric Flair. He's fucking awesome. He's great. I'm not joking. You could see him downtown Tampa pretty much all the time. All the time. He's constantly at the bars. Flair hangs out. He likes to get after it, right? When I met him, I was riding my bike downtown, and he was just standing outside the JW Marriott. And I rarely get starstruck. Rarely. But I got to admit, I was a little starstruck when I saw Ric Flair. I was like, it's the nature boy. That's pretty cool. Here's the photo I took out of my bike. I put it up on my Instagram. Follow my Instagram. I don't know what the hell's on his head, but it's not. I told him he followed me on Twitter. He's like, is that right? He was kind of out of it. I think he was still drunk from the night before. But very nice. Grew up watching NWA, WCW wrestling. It was a big thing in my house. We had WTBS, WGN. So I was watching the Chicago station a lot. I'd wake up and watch Bozo the Clown, the grand prize game. I'd go to school, come back. I'd watch the Cubs because they were on more than the Indians. And they would always play afternoon games at Wrigley. So I'd come home from school and turn on the TV. I'd watch Mark Grace, my favorite baseball player of all time, number 17, Ryan Sandberg, the second baseman, Sean Dunston, the shortstop, Luis Salazar, I believe was playing third, or was that Manny Trio? I don't remember. Behind the plate, you had Damon Berryhill. And that was the year of the Rookie of the Year, Jerome Walton out in right field. And you had Dwight Smith in left field. And in the center field, you had the Hawk, Andre Dawson. What a team. What a team. On the mound, you had Rick Sutcliffe. Rick Sutcliffe, where's the full beard? That's what Steve Stone said once. We had Greg Maddux before he went to the Braves. Our closer was Mitch Williams, the Wild Thing, who ended up going to Philly. And I believe he got a ring. I'm not sure. But I was a huge fan of that Cubs team. Holy shit. I had a Cubs jersey, a Cubs hat. I had it all. I remember like, you're from Cleveland. I'm like, yeah, but they're on more. Then you go down south, you got WTBS, owned by Ted Turner, and you watch pro wrestling. It was on during the afternoons on Saturdays. I get to watch Dusty Rhodes, the Road Warriors, who was the greatest tag team of all time. Arn Anderson, the Enforcer, Barry Windham, Dangerous Dan Spivey, Mean Mark Callis, who would later go on to be The Undertaker. Oh, yeah. I know my shit, guys. I know my old school wrestling. The Rock and Roll Express. Yeah. The Midnight Express. Michael P.S. Hayes, who I believe still works at the WWE and creative. True story. When I went to see Raw one year in Cleveland, the gentleman who I went with, his name's Glenn Moore, who is currently running from the law. He used to work for the Plain Dealer, and he happened to be friends with Jerry Lawler, the King, Jerry Lawler from Memphis. So we were his guest, and we had all access everywhere. Backstage, anywhere we wanted to go, we went. And I was eating catering. I was sitting in catering, eating a filet. Directly across from me was Arn Anderson eating. It was amazing. And then everyone was there. I met everybody. And of course, I know Nick Nemeth from Kent State. I've known him for a long time, who's Dolph Ziggler. He was there. The Miz, who used to do my radio show all the time, who was also from Cleveland. Grew up in Parma. His dad owned Mr. Hero franchises. And he would often talk how he worked at Mr. Hero. He knew how to make all the... Tweet at him if you don't believe me. He knew everything about Mr. Hero. You know who else knows a lot about Mr. Hero? Fucking Ray DeVito. Where's that videotape? He did a whole thing on it. Yeah, Ray's gone unchecked for too long. We got to get back. Okay, I think I found it. I think I found Ray talking about Mr. Hero. This is really good stuff. You're going to want to see this. Hit the like button. It's Super Chat Tuesday, everybody. Here we go. Ray DeVito on Mr. Hero. You're going to want to see this.
Hero is still around. You got to respect it. That's my all-time favorite local chain. My favorite is driving up I-71 and just seeing all their billboards encouraging you to order online or text or order
I-71.
ahead, which only a local chain can do that, right? Like a national chain can be like, yeah, we know you're driving 75 miles per hour, but go ahead, take out your phone, order ahead. And also, it's Mr. Hero. Obviously, you're not concerned about your health. You're ordering a Roman burger and some waffle cheese fries. If not for Mr. Heroes, none of us would know that it is possible to order 4,000 calories for only $8.99. Also, growing up, I got to see the opening of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I got to go.
Wow, Ray. Wow, that was really good, Ray. Why didn't that go viral? I don't understand why you weren't a spokesperson for Mr. Hero. That was amazing. It was really good stuff. Mr. Hero was a big deal back where I lived. Hot deals. Yummy. Yum. Roman burger. Yummy. Waffle fries are good. I had a friend who worked at Mr. Hero. He used to hook us up. Put those waffle fries and cheese. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Come, come, come. Yum, yum, yum. Come, come, come.
Oh, Zumock, come down and see me.
Oh, my God. Bye. Lady KB. We're doing it. 525 people between Rumble, X, and YouTube. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's hit the goals, everybody. Maybe Gyrox will inspire you. I'm getting, if we get 31 memberships, we're eligible for more emojis. If you don't think for a second I'm not getting a Gyrox emoji, you're out of your fucking mind.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, we will be getting a Gyrox emoji. I'm taking a emoji request. If you have an emoji idea, please email me so I can get it for the YouTube and our members. And I think we're going to go members only chat in about 15 minutes. 15 minutes will be members only, so if you're not going to gift one, I suggest getting one and being about it. I'm trying to give more perks and more rewards for my members because you're the ones who keeps the lights on ever since my Patreon went down. By the way, that Patreon going down was crippling. The first 2 months it was fine, but not having that extra thing coming in hurts. I was making a lot of money on Patreon. And if you could, go sign up to my locals for only $5. It's not, they don't have the chat room and anything, but it's the best way to support. And it's nothing I can do. I tried to apply for it again. I went over it yesterday, and they're just being complete pricks with this Cumia'S Cucks show because of Stuttering John and Mark Lewis. I mean, I swear to God, that's the reason why. They keep citing examples of me bringing their names up. And I told them, I go, these are public figures. Like, I don't understand. I'm doing exactly what Shuli's doing and Carl's doing, and it's just like, why me? Why? Yeah, I'm a victim. I'm a total victim. If you don't think I'm pissed at Stuttering John still, you're out of your fucking mind. I mean, I can't, you don't know what you can say on YouTube right now, but just use your imagination what I want to do. Try me. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of members, holy shit. As you know, I was in Key West on Saturday, or was it Friday? I was back at the hotel. I kind of just went on YouTube just for, because I stayed away from all of it. I wasn't watching anything. I didn't care. I was really getting a mental reset. And I saw Rob Saul was live. And I go, oh, okay. So I pop into Rob Saul's show. And I just said something extremely disrespectful in this chat because I hate Rob Saul. I think he's a piece of shit. No talent. And literally Rob Saul went into a tailspin and blocked me. And he went through all his things that he heard other people say. Chad's a loser. He's a criminal. He's an opener. He's all the greatest hits Rob has. Really original thought. So now I've just kind of been keeping an eye on what Rob's up to. And he's doing this now, which is hilarious. I really think he thinks this is going to take off. He's trying to get into the membership game. And he's trying to offer rewards on his channel. And he's still taking down his stuff. But as you can see, these members only things. I mean, I'm not going to become a member. Fuck that. But he's doing like after work stream, break stream, where he's on break at the Hard Rock. Saul time. Studio. This is all membership shit. Live from the Borgata. Dinner night. 21 minutes. You could become a member and watch Rob at dinner night. Still doesn't know how to flip his camera horizontally. But yeah, you might want to go member up over at the Rob Saul channel, man, because it's pretty. I mean, it looks good. How much does it cost for a member? Only $4. He's undercutting me. Mine are $5. $4.99. His is $3.99. Or you could become a Saul washer for $9.99 a month. And you could get the Duke deal for $24 a month. The best part is it offers no rewards. Like, what are the rewards for going $9.99? What are the rewards for the Duke deal at $24? It's just like, yeah, you just sign up, or you could just sign up for $4. Includes access to perks from previous levels. What are the perks? They don't say anything. On mine, you could see the perks. So if you have the option to sign up for $4 or $24 for the same amount perks, like why would you sign up for $24? Like Rob Saul has no idea what he's fucking doing. He's a terrible broadcaster and he's a terrible businessman. But I'm here for it. I love it. The reason why I brought up Rob Saul is because I don't know how this slipped through my crack. And I'll get to the chat in a second. I see you there, Stephen Bravo. I see you there, Tigger. I'll be there in 5 seconds. But somehow this got through. I never seen this. Apparently a year ago, Franklin Sheckler was covering Rob Saul. I had no idea. And this video just kind of popped up yesterday, and I was like, holy shit. So Franklin Sheckler was in front of Rob Saul before all of us. I mean, I've always known Rob was a no talent, but Sheckler was all over Rob Saul a year ago. Let's take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, the teeny little guy.
Teeny little guy, pops right up before your
This is great.
He's no bigger than your thumb. Snap your fingers, here I come.
I don't want to be a crybaby like everybody's saying here today.
Oh, was this like a slow transition into Ray? He was covering Rob and then it just moved into Ray, kind of morphed? Wow. That's a great intro.
Don't do it because I want to be a good sport, you know?
Oh.
I if there's one thing, and you can talk to Bob Levy, and Bob Levy's a very honest guy. He will tell you that
Bob
I'm
Levy
100% honest. I never lie. I don't exaggerate. I don't lie. I'm very you know.
He says, I don't exaggerate. I don't lie.
But Rob will hurt you. That's what
you don't want her. She fucking gained about 200 pounds since she left me for my gut. So she's like,
here, let me confirm with Bob if he lies. He said, What's one thing Bob Levy will say? Let's confirm with Bob. Because I've caught him in a couple lies. I don't know if Bob will answer. He's probably sleeping. Hit the like button. Bob's probably all tuckered out. He's not answering. He might call back. If he calls back, we'll ask him if Rob lies, because he just said, that's one thing Bob Levy will say, he never lies.
Like, she's pregnant. And anyway, I ended up...
With your kid or his kid?
His kid, but the kid ended up dying.
What'd you actually do with that? No, come on, dude. Dude, you really have, like...
What a piece of shit. Holy... He just applauded the kid dying. Wow. Rob really is garbage like his hero, Stuttering John.
No soul.
Well, no, I don't.
Wow.
Why would I care? No, I won because all of a sudden, anyway, I got my condo back. I got joint custody of my daughter. I got this stupid restraining order dropped. And let me tell you, now
he had a restraining order.
200 pounds.
He was the original steel toe. He had a restraining order.
Pounds heavier. Listen, maybe that's why I'm not a good man. I don't let women get comfortable. Like, don't get comfortable to where you think you could be 500 pounds when I met you when you were, $120.
How does she feel? I mean, your daughter, how does she feel that you're sitting there saying that her mom is a disgusting pig?
I'm going to plead the fifth on that, Ray.
Look at Ray. The Ray. Here's the thing about Ray. Ray's sneaky as fuck, man. And he plays the dumb card better than anybody. He's like I was talking to Bill from Jersey, I think 2 days ago or yesterday. I don't remember. I think yesterday. Ray knows how to, he's like a stripper. He knows how to work like dumb guys. And he's the same way, but he plays the golly shucks, I love everybody. And you all buy into it. It's unbelievable, but he's totally working you guys over. The Bentleys, Teamster Tim. He knows what he's doing. So for you guys that are fooled by Ray, I think it's hilarious. I'm not fooled by Ray. I know what Ray's up to at all times. He's sneaky as fuck.
Like, that's got to be like, even if you hate your ex-wife,
which sounds like, man, she's had her turned against me for a while. So yeah, I've kind of let more loose. I was never this loose until
It does bother me.
That's got to be. I didn't know you had a daughter with her. Like, that's,
yeah.
You got to kind of take, even if the dude like fucked you over.
You have kids?
You just no, but you just celebrated that her potential half brother isn't alive. Like, come on.
Yeah. Well, listen, Ray. I don't care.
That sounds cold.
Yeah, listen, Ray. I mean, the kid was a loser. I mean, yeah, the kid was just a loser, and my ex is a fat, disgusting pig. Ray.
They're scumbags, and I was trying to be a good person, and I tried to get along with them for the kid after that, but it's it hasn't gone well. And then there's some evidence that's come across my desk from
Spit it out.
Friends with the data that he was kind of messing with underage kids.
Whoa!
It's either it happened or it didn't. If it's not,
well, the girl said it happened, and she's in her. She's 20 now, but she has wrote me several letters, and saying that it happened. But
why are you talking to this underage girl? That doesn't make you look too innocent.
Yeah, Rob's a piece of
shit. She's not
shit.
underage anymore, you dummy. I said she contacted me. She's 20 now, but she said when she was 11 that this guy, was molesting her.
Whoa, ESO.
This is,
wow.
I don't want to.
And this was, I think, when Franklin Sheckler was actually not really honed in on Ray. I mean, I'm glad it all worked out the way it did, but
how did he know this kid? Why were they? Did she also work in the like? How was
She
he?
was,
Like that's just weird. Like
she was the niece of the girl that I hired at this video store that Travis broke up her marriage.
Oh,
look at he has his fucking his leg up. Ugh. Are you jealous that Rob Saul has a Cops TV credit? Yes. I'm jealous of everybody. I'm jealous of Rob having a TV credit on the TV show Cops. I'm jealous of Anthony going back to AM radio. I'm jealous. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, a man of his word, a man who has $5, so he does not need to reevaluate his life. Every day he contributes to my programming, the cause, the goal, and we are slowly chipping away at that 32 to get new emojis. It's Stephen motherfucking Bravo! Gifting 1. Thank you, Stephen Bravo. Thank you very much for getting the membership train going. It's Membership Monday, but it's Tuesday. Come on. Get out of here with this crap. Thank you very much, Stephen Bravo, for the membership. And again, let's remind everyone, Stephen Bravo is also a $100 sponsor. And what is that? Well, for $100, once a month, you can sponsor and promote anything you want. Whatever you want to promote. Your social media, your YouTube channel. Maybe you have hot sauce, like Gladwell Ape. And he's been fucking, he's hunkered down with this shit. I haven't even spoke to him, but he's all in with the hot sauce. I can't wait to promote it. But Stephen Bravo, out of the goodness of his heart, just promotes his friend Kevin Soundboard, who I met in AC, and I believe he's the one who gave me COVID. And Tarnish Maiden. Go subscribe to his channel. And he also has his own YouTube channel, Stephen Bravo Show, right there. So go hit subscribe on their channels. It's the easiest thing you can do. It's that simple. Just hit subscribe. And if you're new to my show, my channel, hit subscribe. It's the easiest thing you can do. And you'll feel good. I'll feel good. Speaking of which, there she is, Eva, gifting 5 memberships. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
What a rush.
Smoke weed every day.
Or that. Or this.
Yeah, boy.
Because of that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not over, if you're not on YouTube right now, we're going to make this thing members only, the chat. So we're locking it down. So if you're in there right now, I haven't been paying attention to the free chat. Oh, and just like that, Stephen Bravo became a member. He's like, fuck your gifting. I'll just do it on my own. I love it. I love it. So as of right now, we're going to go members only in the chat. So get yourself a membership, gift a membership. It's the best way to support. And it's a nice thing to do. Let's just say that. All right. As of right now, we are members only in the chat. There it is. Lockdown. Be about it. Thank you, Stephen Bravo, for becoming a member and a $100 sponsor. Speaking of $100 sponsors, I want to thank Ken Mosca, Stu John, Twinkleho 99, Jeff Closer, Eva, Randy P, Bill from Jersey, who, by the way, got his taste and his smell back for everyone that was worried because he got COVID too. Michaela, Craig T, the aforementioned Stephen Bravo, Dead Fool. My friend Deadfool. who I believe drowned in his basement. I haven't seen that fucking guy. He had to go back to South Dakota, where he's from, because his basement flooded in the middle of winter. And I'm getting reports that he went in the basement, slipped and fell, and drowned. He's no longer with us. Rest in peace, Dead Fool. You were missed. I was glad I met you. You're a nice guy, but you're in hell now, where you belong. You belong in hell. I'm just kidding. Lisa Stewart from Perry Skincare. Nice lady. Bubba, who zelled me yesterday very nicely. Thank you very much to Bubba, who's in South somewhere. Borgo, who's a shitster, and I love it. Dr. Steve. Josh and Kim Johnson. Where are those knuckleheads been? Permaseal Finishing, or as I like to say, Permaseal Finishing, and the great Nick Swartzen. Thank you for being $100 sponsors. And again, if you're on this list, tell me what you want to promote. I love hooking it up. Be about it. Nick Swartzen's promoting his Toilet Head Tour, where I'll be with him this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in West Palm Beach. NickSwartzen.net. Get your tickets. There's some tickets available. I love West Palm Beach. I love West Palm Beach. Bob Levy's texting me. I'm on the air. I have a question. Call. All right. We're going to find out if Rob Saul lies from the horse's mouth. But thank you very much. Also, thank you to my other $100 sponsor, Lisa Stewart at Perry Skincare. Use the promo code CHAD10. Get 10% off your order. I got Nicholas on this shit now. What, I got Nikki Glazer. I got everybody. Everyone's doing Perry Skincare. Can't get enough. I got a bunch of it right over there. Boom. I'm looking at it. It's staring at me. What do we got over here? Who, what, why? Who, what, huh? Who, what, why? Thanks for the $2. Chad, I'm worried about all the vengefulness. Uh-oh. Hold on. Bob's calling. Hold on. Bob.
Yo.
Hey, we just watched a video with Franklin Sheckler did on Rob Saul about a year ago.
Uh-huh.
And in the video, Rob specifically says, I don't lie. I never lie. You can ask Bob Levy. He'll back me up on that. I said, okay, I'm going to call Bob now and ask him if Rob lies.
Well, he basically, by lying is making up stuff and then claiming he was drunk when he said it. So would that be lying?
I think so. You can't just say you were drunk. You still lied.
Well, that's what it is. How many times was he drunk when he came after me and my wife? You know, so I mean, does that make you lie when you drink? I have no idea. I'm usually in a good mood when I drink.
Yeah, when I drink, I'm happy. I'm having a good time. I'm laughing, but I'm not like calling everyone a loser and a hideous pig and nasty words. And yeah, that's what he does when he drinks. And then he passes out on air, and I don't know. It's not a good look.
Is he still doing that? I have no idea. I've been away from this a little.
It's good. It's good that you're away from it. I'm just getting back into it. I was away for a week, so I'm kind of just getting caught up with everything.
Isn't it nice to be away? Like, wasn't it nice? Like, just not even thinking about it.
It was beautiful. Yeah, it's a hard reset, and you're just being a comic, and you know how it is. Like when you're on the road, you're just thinking about your set. You don't give a shit about what Aaron Emholt's doing or Gino.
No, it's just you're having a good time. You're doing what you love. It changes everything. I love being out again. Man.
Absolutely. Speaking of being out, when's your next? What do you got coming up?
I think I'm doing something in Atlantic City again. I just got it right before right before St. Patrick's Day. I think it's 2 days before. And then I'm going to Turkey, baby, to get my teeth, and I'm coming back on Friday.
There you go. Are you performing at the Tennessee Beer Hall?
Not yet. I'm hoping. I think I'm going to be at resorts again.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I got some other shit coming in, and then I'll start, going April, May again. So I can have a good time. That's what it's about. Fuck this shit.
You mean Florentine should do a couple gigs in that area together?
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah.
I definitely want to get out again and just have fun, because I noticed, I did Uncle Vinny's, sold it out. I was like fucking on a rainy, windy, fucking snowy night. I was like, this is good. This is the feeling you want.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. That's why I got these shows with Swartzen this weekend, and and everyone always makes fun of me. I'm like, he sells out. Why wouldn't you want to do like sold out theater gigs? Like, you guys are out of your mind.
No, it's so much fun. It's just fun to be out there. You're having a good time. You have a good time before the show, during your show. Whatever, that's what everyone loved about doing comedy. I just got an offer to do a Otto and George documentary, which is great. And, it'll be great to have his shit back for everybody to enjoy, the stories and that stuff. So this is going to be good.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. But all right, you're on every day at 9, 10?
At 10, once in a, not every day, but I pop in whenever I feel like it,
I got it. I'm with you on that. All right, man. We'll have to stream sometime here coming up.
All right. You got it, brother. You have a great day.
All right, bye, Bob. Take care. That was Bob Levy, everybody. You know him from fucking Shuli Network and whatever. Banned from Sirius XM. Oh, I should have told Bob that I'm getting back into terrestrial radio. Oh, I dropped the ball. Fuck. Karmic X. Hey, Chad. Long time. How have you been? Can you yell star power in reference to your phone call with Melton, which was hilarious? Stay muddy, Mud Shark. Star power. What was my phone call with Melton? I haven't talked to him on the phone in like almost 2 years. I don't remember that. But star power, thanks for the $5. Hit the like button, everybody. We're doing it. Things are happening. Let's watch a couple more minutes of this and we'll move on.
So the lady that, I like how you had to include that she had the hots for you. The married lady, but then she went with your cousin. So what happened with your cousin and
Anthony? So
the lady that was married? So he broke that marriage. Did he live? Did he live with that
scumbag? And she kicked him out of the house in New York.
And that's when he came and moved in with you.
Came and moved with me. And I'm just telling you that recently, in the last year, she lived with her family. They had a big house in Long Island. And
all right, I'm tired of Rob. We've given that guy too much screen time. He's a bore fest. He's a bore fest. All right, checking out the free chat real quick. How are we doing over here? Who do we got? We got Karmic X. Oh, there's Deadfool. Oh, wow. I swear to God, I was reporting he was dead, but I guess he's alive. I think you called in quite a while ago. Ray makes the best noises. Mint diggity. Didn't you call Melton months ago? I probably did. I don't remember. Miss Otto and George. When's the prison tour? Bobby! Celebi! She looks like an undercover cop with those Magnum PI glasses on. I want to see her fight someone. That's my goal, is to watch Stella B fight a bitch. Because she's a badass. I like badass bitches. Big fan of them. Got my new jacket, guys. You like it? Just came today. It's my new cool jacket. I'm going to wear it on stage. Look like a badass. By the way, we need more drunk phone calls. Call the drunk dial hotline if you can. 323-977-9642. Or this bit's going to die. The drunk dial hotline is on life support, everybody. I used to have American Cupcake calling in all day, Jan Michael Vincent, and they're just nowhere to be found. Is everyone getting sober? Was it dry February? Is that why no one's calling the drunk dial hotline? That was AC. Everyone was fucking on pills, cocaine,
Smoke
weed
every day.
Nobody called. Nobody called. But call it, and I'll play it on air. Be about it. But everyone is talking about Anthony Cumia going to terrestrial radio. It's the biggest news to ever hit the Dabbleverse. And there's zero backlash. No one's giving him shit or making fun of him. They're like congratulating him. They think it's the greatest thing ever. And of course, no. Hold on. Speaking of $100 sponsors, Ken Mosca's here, everybody. Thank you very much for the 50 drop. That's very nice of you. Hey, buddy, I have a drop. Myles Garrett to Dallas. It's happening. No. Is it happening? I know Myles Garrett requested a trade. I said, listen, this guy's a Cleveland legend. We can't waste the best years of his life. All the guy wants to do is play in a Super Bowl. And he requested the trade from the Browns. I said, yes, you should do it. Oh, okay. No, all right. I'm getting from my sources, CBS Sports. Myles Garrett trade rumors. Eagles could be a threat to. Oh, you can't go to the Eagles. They're going to go to the Super Bowl again. They could be a threat to acquire Brown star, especially if this team pursues him. They're saying the Philadelphia Eagles are looking into getting Myles Garrett. The Eagles reportedly do not want Garrett to go to the Washington Commanders. I mean, Redskins, come on already. I'd rather him go to Dallas. Get him out of the conference. Get him out of here. Well, I tell you what, the Cowboys get Myles Garrett, you're getting a hell of a player. He's one of the greatest Browns players to ever play. He's phenomenal. Tremendous talent. And a nice guy. Very loved in the community. He'll have a statue out front of Brown Stadium soon enough. Thank you again for dropping that, Ken. But going back to what I was saying, everyone's loving Anthony on terrestrial radio, and I'm jealous and I'm inspired. But everyone's weighing in on it, including, of course, Aaron Emholt, the guy who started it.
Curious of your thoughts about Cumia returning to radio whenever you get to it. I was kind of waiting to see what exactly the deal was.
And again, thank you to Stallion19 for this clip. Go subscribe to his channel.
Like, ABC Radio hired Anthony, and I'm wondering, like, is he getting his own show? Is he going to be a sidekick? Is he getting a weekly show? Is he going to be on every day? Like, I don't want to comment because I don't know exactly what the
deets are.
What the deal is. But as someone...
It's never stopped you before. God, you'll just run with anything from the chat, but for some reason, I can't comment on this. I don't know what the details are. What am I supposed to say?
Who's talking with two different radio people currently. I guarantee this has been in the works for a while, and that Anthony's kept it hush-hush because the radio industry is struggling right now.
Yeah.
And hiring people is like a move now. Like... Hiring people in radio is...
Hiring people's a move now. What the fuck is that supposed to mean, you fucking idiot? Hiring people's just a move. It's like a move now. It's like a thing.
I mean, that's a weighty decision for them because the majority of them are cutting. Or they're at least trying to hold still or cut. So, I'm sure he's had this in the works for a while. I'm sure he's pumped about it. I'm sure he's really excited.
Radio is a bloodbath right now. Everyone's getting fired across the board. It's just no one in radio is making big moves. They're letting people go. They're letting Jim Norton go. They don't They're cutting costs. Listen, I don't know what Anthony's making. I'm assuming it's not that much. I think this is more of a stick it to Opie situation. But if he's just doing an hour a day, and I heard they're starting him out on the weekends, he's not making much. He's just doing it for the flex. He's doing it for the, haha, I can do it without you, Opie. I got another one up on you. That's why it's all ego. It's driven by ego. And that's why I'm getting back in radio. Ego.
About it. I don't know what the deal is. So there's not much I can comment on. Other than I did think about this. I'm a big Anthony fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Anthony was a big influence on me, amongst others.
He's a big fan of Anthony still, but Anthony hates him. Anthony clowns him. I don't know how he ignores that. Anthony's very disrespectful towards Steel Toe. I just checked in on my old radio show. It's not on. Wanted to check in.
There's, like I said, Tom Bernard, Dan Cole, Howard Stern, Anthony Cumia, George Carlin, whatever.
All the greats. Tom Bernard, Howard Stern, George Carlin. That's everything. You put them in a blender, a NutriBullet, you get Steel Toe. You put Carlin, you put a little Cumia, a little Stern, and you get Aaron M. Hall, right? Right. I know Tom Bernard. I've been on Tom Bernard's show in Minnesota. I've been to Tom Bernard's house. I know his family. I know his daughter. So if you want to flex with Tom Bernard, I can fucking flex. You want to name drop Tom Bernard? I'll go in your own backyard. Talk Tom Bernard.
The Anthony going back to radio thing. So you have number one radio host fired after
just a number one radio host. All right, watch this analogy he pulls out of his ass. Watch this. This is insane. Let me back it up a sec. This is how, and the fact that Aaron thinks like this is what gets him through life. You have to have this delusion to get through life. For him to look in the mirror every day and like, I'm killing it, you need this delusion, what he's about to pull off here. Watch.
Fired after controversy involving a woman, able to bring himself to the internet and keep his boat afloat, has legal issue involving a woman, and then ultimately returns to radio.
Who are we talking about again?
I'm one step away, and that step is getting closer every single day. It's creepy how much I'm mirroring this son of a bitch.
I really think he believes that. I really think deep down he's just like, oh my God. I mean, it's uncanny. Our situations are the exact same. So it's obvious that I'm going to be back in radio because we have the exact same situation.
It's goddamn creepy. Really is weird. We'll see how far the shadow extends.
It's not creepy at all. It's such a stretch. It's ridiculous. Let me call Tony Mazer. I'm getting reports from Bill from Jersey. Says Browns GM today at the Combine said they are not trading Myles Garrett. That's coming from Bill from Jersey, your head moderator, and my number one source for all information, everything. I go to Bill from Jersey about everything. So that's coming from him. Let's see if Tony Mazer answers. I want to ask him what he thinks about me getting back in terrestrial radio. Tony was in terrestrial radio until Gino got him fired. Remember that? Remember when Gino got him fired from terrestrial radio? He was a program director. So he gets it. So I'm going to ask Tony what he thinks about me going back to radio. Maybe I could do a radio show with Tony. I'm so pumped up about going back to radio. Tony won't answer. He never answers. He's not spontaneous like Bob Levy.
Hello?
Tony, you're on the air, so don't say the N-word.
No promises.
I mean nerd. Hey, Listen, I'm doing a show right now, and I'm talking about getting back to terrestrial radio. Your thoughts?
Getting back into, well, as somebody who has dabbled in that business for a number of years, I don't know if I'd recommend it. Although things have changed a lot. I mean, Joy Reid lost her job on MSNBC, yet Anthony Cumia has gotten back into radio. So I don't know. Maybe you have a shot.
That's why I'm so inspired by Anthony's his journey that I was like, I want to do it now. I want to get back. So I'm on Radio Insight. I'm doing it for the goof.
You should, absolutely. You need to find local yokel Tampa radio. Or how about this? Because Anthony's going to be in South Carolina doing a New York radio station. Why not find something around the country? And why not do Todd and Tyler's time slot? And
yeah, I mean, didn't we learn anything from COVID? We can work from home now. We can broadcast from home. I mean, Rover, he broadcasts from Florida. Like, this is what it is now. I mean, Stern obviously does it the same thing up in the Hamptons, and he's in studio once every 5 years.
Yeah. I mean, or you can stream. You seem to be doing pretty well. Some people aren't doing as well streaming. People used to work in radio, but you gotta find your niche.
No, I just think it's gonna be. I'm gonna try to get a job in radio as a goof, just to see if I can do it.
You're gonna fall in love again.
You think?
You might. It may not last long, maybe a couple of months, but I think you might enjoy it again. You'll remember all those times. Then you'll forget about the bad times.
And guess what, Tony? If I get a job, I'm just like Howard did with Robin. I'm coming to get you.
We're doing Mondays with Mazer again. Oh wait, it's Tuesday. That's right. I'm all messed up. I came back from Key West. It's nice seeing you the other day.
You as well. I had a lovely time with you and your wife, and we had a nice lunch and we had a nice hangout. That was fun. It was Key West was like
just to squash anything. You and I didn't vacation in Key West together.
No, everyone's fucking dumb. Just let them run with. They're gonna believe whatever the fuck they want to believe anyway.
That's right.
Anything you want to plug before I hang up on you aggressively?
Yeah, I want to plug the great work of Clay Dabbler. Hopefully one of these days we can get you back on the radio, and then he can make you a Clay Dabbler of you as like an old school radio guy. Like
that would be amazing. I don't think
the old Howard Stern hair.
I don't think Clay Dabbler watches my programming because he's loyal to the stuttering prick.
Well, you know what? As we know, stranger things have happened. Alliances have joined. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But I also want to plug the whole state of Minnesota because it seems like that's the great vacation spot for everybody lately.
Seems like everyone's going there. All right, Tony. Good seeing you again. I'll talk to you shortly.
See you later.
God bless. All right, it's Tony Mazer, everybody, from Mondays with Mazer and Check Your Brain podcast. Wow. They just keep coming in. Roadcaster update. I still don't have it. So I'm out without the Roadcaster, but I've been doing pretty good doing a show without an air horn. I've been pulling it out of my ass. Karmic says, Minnesota sucks. Don't come here for your benefit. Stella B says, thank you, caller. She knows all the lingo. One thing I know about this Stella B, she's an old school Radiohead. Yeah, my old show's not on right now. I wanted to stream snipe it. I just want to show like how many more viewers I get than my old radio show, and I hope people in Cleveland at iHeartRadio sees what I can do. I'm coming back to WMMS. It's happening. I'm manifesting it right now. I'm coming back to take over afternoons and punt. And punt. I mean, Anthony he opened up the doors. He has opened up the doors for all kinds of dreams of getting back onto terrestrial radio. I want it. Aaron wants it. E-Rock's always wanted it. E-Rock loves it. E-Rock never wanted to leave. Wants to be on radio worse than anyone. No one was a bigger radio nerd than Eric Nagel from It's Eric Nagel. Guess who else is so excited about Anthony getting back in radio? Of course, we haven't talked to her about her forever, but she's weighing in. Ladies and gentlemen, Chrissy Mayer. She's weighing in on it. She has a take. And of course, all the Cumia'S ball washers think it's genius and great. So let's check in with Chrissy's show. We haven't talked about this horse-faced bitch in a long time.
Hey, congrats to Anthony Cumia, my former boss, Anthony Cumia, who has been hinting on Twitter for several days now that he had a project brewing, a special job, a special deal in the works. And sure enough, it has come out. He has finally announced he has a new job. He will be doing radio on WABC here in New York.
Hey, guys. I mean, right there, 100,000 subscribers. 100,000. All natural. Totally on the up and up. And you can see why. Don't cover that, Carl.
Let me get the tweet.
Great broadcasting.
Wowie, wow.
Wowie, wow. Wowie, wow.
Very exciting. And it's not going to conflict with his censored TV show.
Did she go to the Kiki School of Broadcasting?
77 WABC News Talk Radio. Oh, is he on the website?
Is he on the website?
Oh my God. Okay.
100,000 subscribers for this.
Sorry, I have scratches all over my body from the baby.
Oh, yeah? So we're blaming the baby and not the abuser? All right. Looks like she's
Oh,
she really did go to the school of Kiki. Beep bop bop boom beep 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 beep. Boom bum bum beep do 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 bop 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 bop. That's what they do when they're looking for stuff. Beep bop 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 beep. Her and Kiki, they studied each other.
Let's go to the
beep bop 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 bop.
Twitter.
Bop 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 beep.
So much for setting this up.
Beep beep. Boop bop 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 bop. Bum bum boop beep 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 bop bop bop.
Oh, okay.
Bop bop beep 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 beep.
He tweets a lot. Okay.
Bum 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 beep beep boo. Do 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 do
do do do. Right,
oh, she did it. Do do do.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot. Okay, here we go. He's been hinting at it for some time, but Anthony Cumia has made a return to mainstream talk radio. How exciting!
Oh, it's so
Looks
exciting.
like I'm the newest member of the WABC talk radio family.
I mean, I'm not just saying this because I have a show called Cumia'S Cucks, and I think Anthony's a phony. He's full of shit half the time, and he's an egomaniac. It's not that exciting. It's really not. It's kind of sad. And somebody brought it to my attention that here, I don't want to reveal my sources because that's what chadzumock's all about. When Opie's friend, Chef Carl, was alive, there was talk of Opie going back to radio, and Anthony shit on terrestrial radio saying it's a dying industry. So Anthony's full of shit. He was shitting on radio nonstop. And now we're supposed to be celebrating his move to AM radio. It's horseshit. No pun intended, Chrissy. Horseshit.
Details about show days and times to come next week. This will not affect my show on Compound Censored at all. Looking very forward to my triumphant return. Not triumvirate, triumphant.
Members up!
Triumphant return to broadcast radio in New York City. Thanks, everyone at WABC Radio.
I just got a tweet. Some guy goes, I can't get into the chat. You got to get a membership, guys. It's members-only chat. It's part of the perks, part of the rewards. It's only $4.99. It's very, very, very affordable to become a member. We have to get 32 more members so we can get more emojis. If we don't get 32 members, we don't get a Gearox emoji.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Now I don't think Opie is going to. Oh, Gutfeld saying congrats. Everyone's saying congrats. I texted him yesterday. How exciting! And then Anthony answers the question here.
I mean, Anthony really thinks Chrissy's a talent. He really does.
Are you doing it live from Compound South or moving back to the Suck? Doing it live from my South Carolina studio with frequent trips up to New York for some in-studio shows. Well, it looks like we'll be getting to see more of.
Doesn't he hate New York?
In New York City.
Doesn't Anthony hate New York? That's why he
How
moved.
exciting. Someone over at WABC's got a gigantic iron set of balls to pull the trigger on this. Solid bunch of people over.
Why is she always wiping and scratching her nose all the time? Is she on the booger sugar? Is that what's going on over at the I guess her last name, I mean, it's Chrissy Mayer because she's a celebrity. You can't change her last name, but I mean, technically it's Pellegrino, right? Is it Chrissy Mayer dash Pellegrino now? I don't know. Or is it just Mayer? Because the Mayer brand is huge. You can't just lose that name. You know? I mean, I'm assuming Frank's such a bitch, he probably took Chrissy's name. It's Frank Mayer now. That's what I'm thinking.
Over there.
Beep, bop, 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 bop,
Good for them.
beep, 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 bop, 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 bop.
Welcome back to New York Radio.
Good. This is good podcasting.
How exciting. This is big news. But you know who's probably not going to take the news very well is our friend Opie, Mr. Opie Unleashed.
Oh, the same take everyone else has. Carl, I mean, these cucks all think alike, don't they? Fall in line. Unbelievable, the compound media cult. It's even though it doesn't exist, they're still loyal to their leader. Hot take, Chrissy.
You know, he has heard about the news for sure. Opie, what does Opie have to say about Anthony's big announcement?
Anthony seems to be heading to 770 WABC morning slot. So, well, good for Anthony. Like, why is that the elephant in the room? I don't give two shits what Anthony does.
Yeah, right.
Everyone was trying to get me to comment because I guess Anthony was on.
You know, you could say the same about Anthony too. They're spy versus spy. They want to fuck each other's lives over. They hate each other. I honestly believe Opie. I honestly believe Opie does not give a fuck about Anthony getting a job on AM radio. I mean, I know that's not the popular opinion. I know we're supposed to just pile on Opie and, you know, granted, he brings a lot of this shit on himself, but I really do believe he doesn't give a fuck because I don't give a fuck. And I don't understand why it's such a big deal. I really don't. I mean, I said I want to get on the radio for the goof at this point. At this point, I think it'd be hilarious if I got a radio job. And if I got fired, perfect. It'd be even funnier. But I was just doing it. I want to do it just for the content. I guarantee Aaron Emholt's the one who's jealous of all of it. He really, really wants to be on radio. He loves it.
WABC yesterday morning. I don't care. I turned down ABC no less than 3 times since I got let go from SiriusXM. If it works for him, great. But the fact is, they don't have any money. Look, I don't even.
Wow.
It's Super Chat Friday. I haven't even made $1 today. But the fact is, between my live streaming, my podcast.
You can't call it Super Chat Friday and say I haven't even made $1. That looks really, really bad. It's Super Chat Friday. I didn't even make $1. Yeah, that looked really bad, Opie. Sorry, can't defend you there, buddy. You look like an idiot. Dick Fitzwell, a member for 23 months. Wow. Thank you for being a member for 23 months. And you can't get a membership for $4.99 for 1 month? This guy's been around for 23 fucking months. Nobody cares about Cumi'a coming back. Google it. If there was one article from a media outlet, that's a good little experiment to do. Let's hold off here. Oh, I've already seen that clip. Let's Google Anthony Cumia, because if it's a big deal, it would be on all, everybody be writing about it. It's an interesting little experiment. Speaking of radio, there's what's his name from WKRP, Howard Hessman. Baby, if you ever wonder. Okay, this is what happens when you Google Anthony Cumia right now. Let's give him a Google if it's there's his Wikipedia. I used to have one until I got zapped, you fucking assholes. No, no articles. Wait, hold on. No. I'd be lying. Here's one right here. Former Opie and Anthony host Anthony Cumia to join 77 WABC. Looking forward to my triumphant return to broadcast in New York City. Thanks to everyone at WABC. So, looks like a news outlet, Barrett Media. So there is an article about it. There is a little bit of fanfare, right? And that's another thing, these old school radio guys, they the fact that it's in New York City, they think it's a big deal and it still means something. They think, these old school radio guys say, yeah, man, I'm in New York radio. It's nothing to what it used to be. Nobody gives a fuck about it. They just don't. And it's not even sour grapes, not even like I'm mad. I'm not. I just don't understand why everyone's pretending like this is like the biggest thing ever. It's annoying. Hit the like button. Why not? If you're over on Rumble and if you're over on Twitter, please come over to my YouTube channel on our race to 8,000 subscribers. Real. A shout out to all the Hall of Famers who've contributed and donated more than anybody else since I've been live streaming. You are. I got to put Josh and Kim Johnson on this list. Shout out to the Hall of Famers. You guys rock. Yeah. Good group of people. I'll be sending your yellow Hall of Fame jacket in the mail along with these lanyards and bumper stickers. So be sure to look out for that. I'll be mailing it ground. Don't believe me? Ask Miss Tay. Ask Eva. Ask Vinny Cash. Where the fuck's Vinny Cash been? It's like one of my best friends. He comes in my life and he just leaves me. Oh, by the way, another thing a $100 sponsor is going to get you, another perk to not only promoting everything you want to promote, you can also be a resident DJ at the countdown. I want to throw that in there too, so you could pick the music. So it's just another little thing. Speaking of picking the music, let's go to something stupid. Whoa! It's happening. We're doing it. It's a hype train, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody can take away the hype train. Nobody. The dumbest fucking benchmark idea, but it won't go away. The hype train's like herpes. Forever will be there. We're doing it. Speaking of the hype train, Aaron didn't hit the goal this morning. But we will. Hype, 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 hype. It's happening. At this time on the hype train, we've done it once before, and we're doing it again. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome to the hype train the King Dork himself, Carl Heberger, and his fucking shitty band, the Isotopes, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing an Isotopes Hype Train. It's happening. Yeah. There we go. The Topes. The Nerd Band. Yeah. It's the Topes. Yeah. Whoa. Almost fell off. Isotopes. It's happening. We're doing it. Yeah. Eva's on the Isotopes hype train, everybody. There she is. I got to get my Roadcaster back. Eva. We're doing it. Isotopes. Yeah! Celebrity Tom Myers is not pleased with this hype train. We're making fun of them, Tom. Their band stinks. Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, back from the dead, in the red, Deadpool with $99. Scratch that. Deadpool. Ladies and gentlemen, who, what, why's on the hype train? Who, what? Whoa! Holy shit! Look what I manifested. Vinny Cash dropping 50 on the hype train. Shout out to Vinny fucking Cash. We're doing it. He's on the caboose. D7876 just got on the hype train. There he is. D7876 got on the caboose. Shout out to Vinny Cash from out of nowhere. I manifested Vinny Cash. I hadn't heard from him. I said, I don't know what happened to him. I know how to manifest my friends. Get this off the screen. I'm with Tom Myers. Fuck the Topes. I remember I brought up the Isotopes once. I go, yeah, they never leave Rochester. And Carl's spy sister-in-law, Christina, is like, the Topes played in Detroit. And I go, did you just call them the Topes? And that's why I don't talk to her anymore. Speaking of what, T-Gun, everybody. Finally, buy a Wawa hot dog for Ray. I just had Portillo's yesterday. Or was it yesterday? I want a hot dog. Somebody give me a hot dog. Bentley's, can you get me a hot dog, Bentley's? Can I get a hot dog and some beer? I need a hot dog. I'm 52. I'm 52. I need a hot dog and beer. Yeah. Dude, I didn't talk about bearing the lead. Holy shit. Dude, I saw a death today. How did I forget to tell you this? So I was riding my bike to the gym this morning. And if you go to my Instagram, you could see it on my stories. I'll try to pull it up so we could all watch it. There was a car wreck. And I kind of just rode by, did like a quick little video. And there was airbags deployed. And I didn't want to stare too hard because it looked like it just happened. And when I rode back, they had 2 fire trucks and they had somebody on a gurney with the thing over them. It was pretty intense. But if you go to my Instagram, follow me at chadzumock, you can see what I'm. Here, let me see if I can pull it up. This was insane. Can I pull this up? I don't know if this is going to work or not. Hold on. Go to my stories. That's the jacket I'm wearing right now. There's Portella's. I was there.
Yummy. Investigation.
Here it is.
Investigating.
Sorry.
Move.
Right to my right there.
Major car wreck. Major car wreck. Wow. Big time car wreck.
So anyways, I rode back and they had a gurney. And they had a thing over it. I'm like, uh-oh, that's not good. I mean, I'm assuming they're no longer with us. It was pretty fucking crazy, though. I've never seen anything like it. Look who became a member. That's what I'm talking about. Blaine. Blaine became a YouTube member. Thank you very much, Blaine. If I had my Roadcaster, I would do my Bane impression, but I can't. Trevor B says, Chad traumatizing us with the Chrissy, Aaron, and dead bodies. Karmic X says, TM Zuma catches everything. I'm always looking for the scoop. I always want a news story. I always want to break the news. Okay, guys, we did an hour and a half today. That's enough show for today. We don't need to go. Melton went 7 hours yesterday. That's just ridiculous. That's uncalled for. You don't need to do 7 hours. That's just glutton. That's gross. That's shaking everybody for every penny, and I don't like it. Not a fan. Not a fan. So let's get the hell out of here, Doodle. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad Deadpool's back. I like when you guys are back. I like when the usual suspects are around. I feel better. What did you guys learn today on today's show? We learned there may or may not have been a dead body on my way to the gym. But what did you learn on today's program? We learned Rob Saul has memberships now. You can get one for $3.99 or $24.99. The same perks. There you go. What did you learn? What did you learn? Whoa! Permissio finishing, everybody. Trying to write some super chat will not let me. Permissio. I got lanyards. I like when Permissial's here. What did you learn? We learned that Melton is a gross glutton. What did we learn in the chat? We learned tomorrow we'll be back with the hottest show on the internet, the Ray DeVito Show. We learned Ray's dumb. Tom Myers learned he looks younger than Chrissy. Mike's shitty internet provider. I met this guy. We learned that Deadpool didn't die. We learned that Chad is going back to terrestrial radio. Yes, I am. We learned there will be a KB emoji. Yes. If you want a Lady KB emoji, you got to get memberships. Gift them. I will make that happen, I promise. I learned that I just made it on the hype train. You did. You just made it. We learned Eva loves Master of Puppets by Metallica. We learned Anthony's baby is scratching up the horse face. I'm telling you, that's Cumia'S kid. Sober Ray DeVito missed the show and he learned nothing. I learned Carl is a nerd. That's why you get a membership, everybody. So you could say that. Good job. I learned that Frank has to keep Chrissy's stable clean. It must be a chore. It never gets old. It never gets old. We learned it's Ric Flair's birthday. Yes, happy birthday to the nature boy, Ric Flair. 76 today, my neighbor. And why do I still have the steel toe thing on? What am I doing? Thanks to everybody that was on Rumble. I don't know who's over there. I just want to keep the thing rolling. This will be up on Locals when the show's over. Also, if you have a membership, you can go back and watch it since a couple people did not get to see it live. Dunbat's over on Rumble says KB's droopy tits emoji, right? I can't get struck. I don't think those are droopy. I think those are perky as all get out. Harry Dunn, are you flying Ashley down to Tampa? No. Why would I do that? Why would I fly Ashley to Tampa? Harry Dunn. Permaseal, trying to write some shit. Super chat won't let me. Well, thank you for dropping 50, buddy. Congratulations on being a grandfather. You're a hell of a guy, a hell of a contributor. Good man. Kevin Brennan will be on Rumble today at 4, I believe. So tune in for that. Again, if you're in West Palm Beach, you're going to want to come see me and Swartzen at the Crevice Center. Tickets are going February 28th through March 2nd. I love West Palm Beach. I love that area. It's a lot of fun. Getting in under the wire, Dislabel, who's been a member for 23 months. An OG, if you will. He's also a moderator that comes around when he feels like it. Can you put a good word in for me with Little Lemmy? I'd bang her out like 5 hours at a time. Whoa! Yeah, I don't know if I have it. Like, I think Little Lemmy's taken, if I'm not mistaken. I believe she has a significant other, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to blow up her spot. And I love you, Dislabeled. You're an OG, longtime supporter, but I don't know if I can hook that up. You might have to go through Melton. She likes Melton more than me. She's an onion. She even said, like, Melton fans are going to get mad at me if I was hanging out with you. I'm like, really? If you would have seen Melton in AC, he was kissing my ass, begging me to come to Hackamania. He's full of shit. Deadful says, I also learned that Satan looks just like Aaron. Really? By the way, everyone's saying they're going to his trial. It's not going to trial. I'm willing to bet anybody that it doesn't go to trial. Trials are expensive. They're very expensive. My trial was going to be like $15,000. It was just insane. So unless Aaron thinks he's going to be totally vindicated from this, but I don't see it going to trial. Not with the money and missing the goals that he is. So everyone's saying that they're all flying out for this. It's not happening. I'm willing to put money. I mean, I would love it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't want it to happen. I would love for a trial to happen. Are you kidding? That's content for months. And if it does go to trial, would I go? That's the question. Because I guess Melton's going. I guess Rocco's going. I guess those antisocial chicks are going. That Ethan Routh guy, he's going. I mean, yeah, I'd go. Why not? So I want it to happen, but I honestly don't see it happening. So we'll see. Who knows? I've seen weirder things. But I know one thing. If you're a terrestrial radio show out there, you need talent right here, buddy. I'm the guy. Let a motherfucker's dream come true again. Let me come back. Let me follow in Cumia'S footsteps. I want to be on an FM radio signal. Make it happen. Manifest. Let's go. Mud Shark.
It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks. The Mud Shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Carl kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.